Hello, I am back again with another video on the fragrance series. So if you haven't watched part 1 and 2, what are you doing, guys? The link is there in the description and also here, so go check it out. And if you're new to the channel, hello, I am Shubha Joshi, AICI certified image consultant, and this channel is all about enhancing your style, behavior and confidence. Just to let you know, these suggestions are for men. And if you're a lady watching this video, you can consider these fragrances if you want to gift it to your friend or family member. Today's video is all about me suggesting you the best perfumes for your fragrance personality type. And not only that, but also how to wear the perfumes and how should you store them. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Let's get started. Let's get started.
Personality, which is fresh. So if you belong to the fresh family of perfume, well, these are the best ones for you. So the first one is Acqua di Gio Profondo. In the middle notes you have more of rosemary and lavender. The base notes are musk, patchouli and amber, so it gives it a nice depth. If you want to try something mature, you can try this new one launched this year by Giorgio Armani. And this one is Acqua di Gio Profondo Lights. It's not as sharp as Acqua di Gio Profondo, but it does give you a very similar scent. In both Acqua di Gio Profondo and Acqua di Gio Profondo Lights, middle notes remain the same. These are rosemary, mastic, cypress and lavender. The base notes are patchouli, cedar and vetiver in Profondo Lights, and in Profondo it is amber, patchouli and musk. That's why Profondo lasts slightly longer than Profondo Lights. Next up on my list is Versace Pour Homme by Versace, and this is a citrusy aromatic fragrance. This fragrance was launched in 2008. Middle notes are geranium, sage, cedar and hyacinth, and base notes are tonka bean, amber and musk. Versace Pour Homme, when it settles into your skin, it smells very similar to Acqua di Gio. Perhaps because the base notes are similar, it is amber and musk. The next one on my list is Cool Water by Davidoff, and this was launched in 1988. It's not that it's a very old perfume and you shouldn't try it. In fact, this is one of the most owned perfumes by men and liked by women. So I would say this is much more reasonable when it comes to pricing. Ones that I have mentioned earlier, they are a little on the expensive side, but if you want to start off with something not too expensive, then you can try out Cool Water by Davidoff. This one again is an aquatic fragrance, and you can understand from the bottle itself that the notes are quite fresh. It includes seawater, lavender, mint and green notes in top notes. In middle notes there are sandalwood, neroli, geranium and jasmine. The base notes include tobacco, oak moss, cedar and again amber and musk, just like it is in Versace Pour Homme and Acqua di Gio Armani. And how long does this one stay? This one doesn't stay as long as Acqua di Gio Profondo. It lasts for not more than 5 hours on your skin. The last one on the list for fresh family is Nautica Voyage by Nautica. This perfume was launched in 2006, but its popularity has been rising like anything. People love this perfume, women love it on men, and this perfume is so easily available. And also the best thing I would say is that it's quite reasonable. So if you want to buy something that's reasonable, you can choose between Davidoff Cool Water or Nautica. I would say Nautica would be a better choice because it lasts longer than Davidoff Cool Water. Middle notes are lotus and mimosa, and base notes are cedar, oak moss, amber and musk yet again. So if you're a man and you belong to the floral family of fragrances, don't worry, I have got some amazing selection for you as well. The first one on my list is Tom Ford's Noir de Noir. This is a chypre fragrance. Chypre fragrances are a very good blend of floral and oriental and woody notes. According to me, this one is the best that you can have. The middle notes, of course, are flowers, particularly roses. Base notes are patchouli, vanilla, agarwood and oak moss. This one is quite long lasting, and I would say it lasts for more than 6 hours on your skin. This fragrance is a perfume, and that's why it lasts quite long. This was launched in 2007, and since then it has been gaining popularity. This is a unisex perfume. It can be used by both men and women. Next up on my list is Dior Homme Intense by Dior. Just like Tom Ford's Noir de Noir, this has been gaining popularity since 2011. This one is quite floral and musky and woody in its tone. Middle notes are iris, amberette and pear. And base notes are Virginia cedar and vetiver. Next up on my list is Layton by Parfums de Marly, and this one is a floral and amberish kind of fragrance. This was launched in 2016. Middle notes are geranium, violet and jasmine. In the base notes you find a very profound sense of vanilla and cardamom, sandalwood and patchouli. So overall it has a beautiful blend of oriental and floral, and this one is quite long lasting for about 8 to 9 hours. Hey, if you're still watching this video and you're enjoying it, do give a thumbs up, because I know that you are liking my content and that kind of motivates me to bring better things on this platform. So don't hesitate from smashing that like button and do subscribe to the channel. Let's move on to the Oriental type. Alright, so now it's time for me to talk about the Oriental family of fragrances. These are the best perfumes for you. Number 1 on my list is Armani Code by Giorgio Armani. This is a purely spicy fragrance, and this was launched in the year 2004. Middle notes are olive blossom, anise and guaiac wood. Base notes are tobacco, tonka bean and leather. Armani Code is for the sophisticated and contemporary man who wants to be seductive and attention grabbing. By far this is one of the best fragrances that you can have in the Oriental category. Since it's an EDT, it doesn't stay on your skin for too long. It stays for around 4 to 6 hours. That's it. If you are unsure of what EDT and EDP and EDCs are, then check out this video that I've done before. This is the first part of the fragrance series where I have talked about these abbreviations and the duration of the fragrance, how long does it stay on your skin, and what percentage of the actual fragrance is used inside the bottle. The second fragrance on my list is Spice Bomb Extreme by Victor and Rolf. It's a spice bomb and that too in its extreme. So you can gauge from the name itself that it's quite spicy. This fragrance was launched in the year 2015 and it has had an upward trend. Spice Bomb Extremes. Spice Bomb Extreme. I just love saying it over and over again. Spice Bomb Extreme. So Spice Bomb Extreme notes are vanilla, tobacco, pepper, caraway and lavender. The third one on my list for you is Sauvage Elixir by Dior. This is an aromatic fragrance and it's quite heavy. Sometimes people feel that it's too overwhelming. For Orientals, nothing is too overwhelming because they have that seductive personality. They have that in them, so they can pull it off very well. This perfume has middle notes of lavender. Base notes are licorice, sandalwood, amber, patchouli and vetiver. Top notes are grapefruit, cardamom, nutmeg and cinnamon. So the introductory smell is a bit fresh, but as it settles down, it becomes stronger and stronger. The very famous fragrance house Dior started its Sauvage versions, or what should I call it? the pedigree of Sauvage. From 2015, first they launched its EDT, then the Parfum, and now the latest version is Elixir. This fragrance has become more and more mature and rounded. It's heavier, it's denser, and that's why it stays the longest. If you compare the Sauvage versions in itself, you will find that Elixir is the best one. It's a new fragrance. It was launched this year in 2021. It is quite dense and fuller. It is a mature perfume. So go for it. Two more interesting fragrances that I want to mention here are in the category of Gourmand. Gourmand fragrances are those fragrances that have a smell of something that is edible. So it can be chocolate, vanilla, it can be candy, honey. These fragrances are quite tempting. Did I just say tempting? Maybe yes. Yes, it is, because most of us, we love sweets, we love desserts, we love these edible items like caramel and chocolate. You are someone who is in the Oriental type. I would say you can pull it off quite well because you are a seducer and you want to attract people, you want to look at. First Gourmand on my list is Amen Ultra Zest by Mugler. It's a woody spicy fragrance, but it has a punch of orange and mint in the introductory smell. In the middle notes, we can smell coffee, cinnamon, black pepper. Base notes are patchouli, vanilla, and tonka bean. If you're someone who likes orange, and I'm also wearing orange today, coincidentally. I didn't wear this on purpose. Amen Ultra Zest was launched in the year 2015 and it has been quite successful in the market. Though it's an EDT, it lasts for about 7 to 8 hours. That's an amazing value for money that you are spending. Another Gourmand fragrance which is yum is Chocolate Greedy. Yeah, Chocolate Greedy by Monteil. Chocolate Greedy is a unisex fragrance, so both men and women can wear it. This fragrance was launched in the year 2007. You can have this distinct smell of vanilla in it and also chocolate. It's a beautiful blend of cacao, vanilla, tonka bean, coffee, dried fruits and bitter orange. So if you are someone who loves chocolate or you want to impress someone who loves chocolates, you know it. That's the one. Even this one is quite long lasting, just like our previous Gourmand fragrance, Amen Ultra Zest. For all you woody fragrance personalities, my first pick for you is Bleu de Chanel by Chanel. This fragrance is a woody aromatic one. It stays for a very long period of time. Don't think that it's going to last for like 8 hours, 9 hours. It might even stay for a day or two. Yes, I'm serious about this. This was launched in the year 2014 and its middle notes are ginger, jasmine, nutmeg and melon. Base notes are incense, amber, cedar, sandalwood, patchouli, labdanum and amberwood. The next one on my list is The One by Dolce & Gabbana. It's a perfume, so by now you know that it's going to stay on your clothes for at least a day or two. This is woody spicy. It has spice in it. It has this woody notes in it. It's heavier, it's denser, just like other woody fragrances. Next on my list is Pie by Givenchy, and this one is an amber woody fragrance. It has this sensual and attractive smell of geranium and lily and vanilla. Another perfume from Givenchy is Gentleman, and this is for all you woody gentlemen out there. This is a woody aromatic fragrance and it was launched in the year 2018. Opening of this scent itself is powerful. It has a sense of lavender and bergamot and black pepper, and then the middle notes include orris, cloves and cinnamon, and then base notes are black vanilla, balsam, tonka bean, patchouli and benzoin. It's a perfume and on top of that it's a woody perfume, so you can understand well that it stays for a very long period of time. I would say definitely for 24 hours on your skin, and on your clothes a day or two. The last one on my list for you is Costa Azzurra Aqua by Tom Ford, and this is again a unisex perfume. I think most of the perfumes that are there in the market by Tom Ford, they are unisex and both men and women can wear it. This fragrance was launched in the year 2019, so it can be considered as a new one. However, it is as impactful as Noir de Noir by Tom Ford. Juniper berries and citric notes give a good opening to this perfume. Though the name is Aqua, still this has the woody aromatic feel to it. It is definitely woody because the middle notes are cypress and pine tree needles, and base notes are mastic, amber and labdanum. If you want to keep all the parameters in front of you, like price and longevity and the beautiful bottle and the smell, of course, then I think a better buy would be Pi by Givenchy because it's comparatively less expensive. Bleu de Chanel and Costa Azzurra Aqua are considered a bit pricey. If you're okay with keeping 2 or more fragrances for yourself, go for it. Let me quickly tell you how should you be applying your perfume. So when you open your bottle, of course, I mean, you know how to open your bottle. Apply it on your neck area. So apply it here in the center, and then here on the sides of your neck. Spray at the back, right here, and one spray inside on your chest. You should also spray on your wrist, and it's better to spray it on this side of the wrist because wherever you are getting more sweat, that's where your perfume is going to stay longer, and that's how it's going to stay longer. You can even apply on your shoulders and elbows, but I personally feel that it's not really required because when you are giving someone a handshake or a hug, or even when you're standing or sitting next to someone, application of this much perfume is good enough. You don't have to apply it all over your body. Just these points are good enough. The center of your neck, the sides right below your jaw, and at the back of your neck and your wrist, chest area. That's it. People who spray it on their armpits, no, it's a no because it's not a deo, so don't do that. Also, you don't have to spray it on your clothes because perfumes, these fragrances are meant to be applied on your skin, so don't waste it on your clothes. It does stay on the clothes, but that's not how you make a good use of such expensive items. Before I end this video, let me also share with you the places where you should be storing your perfume. After all, you have spent so much buying these expensive perfumes, so why shouldn't you store them well? The best and the safest place to keep your fragrance bottle is inside your dresser drawer. If you don't have a separate dresser drawer, then you can keep it in your closet. Next place can be inside your bedroom. Other places can be your kitchen cabinet and even your fridge. Yeah, that's right. And the areas where you should avoid keeping your perfumes are dresser top because it's more likely to fall off from there, and the bathroom, in front of the windows, high shelves and basements. Of course, you should be keeping it in these places, but also keep the bottle closed all the time. Don't shake the bottle, that's not required. It's not a bottle of syrup, so don't worry about it. Everything is mixed well, so you don't have to shake it. Keep the packet sealed until its first spray. In short, ensure that you don't do anything that makes the perfume dissipate from the bottle by keeping it in front of the sun or next to the window. Also keep it out of heat. Keep it in a place where there are no temperature fluctuations. Keep the perfume in its original container. You don't have to treat it like a wine by emptying it into a decanter or in a different bottle. Anyway, so you get my point. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and you did learn from the fragrance series. If you did, don't forget to give a thumbs up because that helps me with the YouTube algorithm, and also subscribe to the channel because that motivates me to bring better content. And do comment below which is your favorite fragrance, and if you want me to do a video on the best inexpensive perfumes in the market, because these ones are a bit pricey, just let me know in the comments below. Do you want me to do a video on that? And I'll see you very soon. Don't forget, this channel is all about enhancing your style, behavior and confidence, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.